So the reason why Buddha is always on a lotus is because the Behemoth is on top of a lotus, which would be the Leviathan. This would be the Behemoth, the one that they make the image of Buddha show. Buddha sitting, the Behemoth is sitting, it's 2 feet. He's got a hand right here, or a claw right there, and a claw right there. His head is right there. Sitting in the middle of the earth. He is the earth. And the Leviathan is the lotus. The tail right there, that's the seed that it grew from. That's the tail, the spearhead. That's the tip of, that's the lotus flower seed. That's the part at the bottom that sticks to the mud, and then it grows up from there as a Leviathan. Boom. Dragon. And its head would be the flower. These would be the lily pads, and his head would be the fire, the flower. Boom, 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 boom. And that is where Buddha is inside of, aka North America, aka the Behemoth. See, the bottom of the chin of the Leviathan is right there. The top of the mouth on the other side is right there. Notice they're on opposite sides of the world. And what's in between? The Behemoth. Okay? The inside of the top of the jaw is right here. So the Behemoth's feet is to the top of the jaw, and his hands is to the bottom of the jaw. The serpent is upside down. The Behemoth is right side up. The first of the uprights. If you want to know your direction on earth, the Behemoth is upright as earth. The serpent, the S going around the polar bear like a dollar sign, is upside down. But S is in mirror image, you can't tell if it's upside down, right side up. That's the confusion. So Buddha is always sitting on a lotus. They always show Buddha on top of the lotus, which would be the Leviathan. Boom. The Behemoth is on top of the Leviathan, or in the mouth of the Leviathan, which would be, see? Boom. And that's why they show Shiva the same way. She's inside of the serpent. Boom. He's got a lotus in his hand, and he's sitting on top of a lotus. Sitting on top of a lotus. They always show Buddha sitting on top of the lotus, the serpent, riding on the top of the dragon. Boom. The lotus is the Leviathan. The Buddha is the Behemoth. Point proven. They show you the same thing with Shiva. All they're doing is showing you the earth. What's it sitting on top? Why it look like Buddha? Why it sitting on lotus flower? Sitting on a beast. But these are renditions. I want to see the actual statues. What they try to see. This is the dragon that she's inside of. Boom. But the thing is, how many dang serpents got on her head? That's ridiculous. It's like Medusa and Shiva, ain't it? Golly. But this is the serpent. This is the dragon right here. That's what they're kind of not showing. I'm sitting on top of a baby. What's going on, bro? She was going crazy. So, like, all this circle, that ring, that is the Leviathan. And imitating the Behemoth. And what's this? Is this a lotus? Ain't no way. The one at the top is like the one that they have at CERN. Boom. So those are snakes. But on CERN, you don't know that those are snakes. But we know that those are snakes now. Okay. And also this one on top of the head, that's a seven-headed snake. 7 heads on one snake. That's crazy. But yeah, this is the Leviathan right here. Boom. Actually, this could be the top of the head of the Leviathan, at the top of the head right there. And then like the mouth, the jaws down here. It's like I said, it's like a lotus or something down here that it's all sitting on top of. This is wild, bro. It's pretty freaking wild. Some wild stuff, depiction. Very wild. But yeah, essentially they're trying to show how wrapped around the earth. So Shiva would essentially be the earth, which would be the Behemoth. But Shiva got more than 4 legs. He got plenty of legs, arms and stuff like that. So I don't know, like that might be some hybrid. Like I said, it's all about imitating what is from heaven. Alright? It's all about imitation. So even the word Shiva is Hebrew. It represents 7. It represents the 7th day, the day of rest, the day of Yah. So the Shabbat, Shabbayot, Yashabot. Yashub, Yashuba, Yashub, Yashab, Yashaya. Do you understand all this? Yashar, do you understand this? Yes, sir. Do you understand how the whole world has to borrow in order to uphold its facade of originality? None of this stuff is original. It's all a copy from heaven. It's all a copy. It's a simulation. Means similar. The most subtle creature ever created under heaven. Subtle means similar. You can't tell the difference. You think you're on Earth out here. No, you're not on Earth out here. You're not. You're on Leviathan. Earth is the Behemoth, the bear, Ursa, Urs, Aries, Earth, 4 legs, okay? Eretz, Aries, Earth, Hades, all that stuff. That's right there, okay? And everything on the outside is Leviathan. Same thing that those statues try to show you, but that they depict in the statues. They're all borrowing from the same method. Somebody somewhere along the line they understood, or they're writing down their depiction of what they worship, and it just so happens to be the world. They know nothing more, and they know no ends. Okay? So, evil knows no ends. I've explained this to you time and time again. Even in English, you think you're speaking English, but you're speaking Hebrew. Very perverted. Very perverted. The same way that they pervert the whole world and everything in it. Perversion is defilement. They have defiled the world and everything in it. All of your laws, all of your ologies, all of your religions, all of your languages has been perverted and defiled. And they'll allow you to align with that only when you start to align with a higher power, which is the truth, and understand that all of these are just simulations of the truth, and bad simulations at that, in order to trap you so that you settle for the fake, for the lie, for the Leviathan, for the love of the game. You're gonna get lava. That's all you're gonna get. You're gonna get a sword, searing, all-consuming, flaming, fire. Same thing you see Buddha sitting inside of. Same thing you see Shiva sitting inside of. Okay? So, just letting you know, at the end of the day, they all cause all great and small to worship the dragon, who is the Leviathan, who is Satan. So, like I said, man, do not worship anything in heaven nor on earth. Alright? For the heavens is the throne of the Most High, and the earth is his footstool. And the word is a gift, and the life, and the grace, and the salvation of all mankind. Yes, sir. Yashaya.